So we've been working a little bit with unknowns, solving for unknowns in math. And we started with number bonds and number sentences with a blank, trying to figure out what number goes in that blank spot to make the number sentence true. And today we're going to start talking about letters that go in number sentences to be like algebra. And algebra is something that high schoolers do, and so this is really cool that you as a second grader get to do it. And it's going to be a little tricky, so buckle up because you got this. So we know that blank plus 5 equals 9. We have to figure out, if that's the case, we have to figure out what number goes in that blank to make that number sentence true. I'm going to change that blank into a letter, and I'm going to do X. So now it says X plus 5 equals 9. What do you think about that? We're trying to figure out what number is X. X represents a number. We have to plug in a number there to make that number sentence true, just like if it was a blank box like last time. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to get X by itself when we're solving. X equals something, a number of some kind. And so you might be able to just look at that number sentence and know that 4 plus 5 equals 9, so X equals 4. But another way I'm going to show you, and this is the algebra way. So when we're solving for X, trying to figure out what X equals, we have to get X all by itself on the side of the equal sign. So it's X equals a number. Right now we have X plus 5 all on that side of that equal sign, and now we only want that X. So we have to get rid of that plus 5. And the only way that we get rid of something is to do the opposite to it, or to subtract it. Here, I have a plus 5, so I have to minus 5 to get rid of it, to put it to a 0, right? If I can get rid of that, awesome. So to get rid of the 5, I just minus 5 to get rid of it. But you have to do it to the other side of the equal sign too. So I just did it to this side of the equal sign. Now I have to do it to this side of the equal sign. So I did minus 5 to that side. Now I have to do minus 5 to this side. And we're left with all of this going away. No more 5s on that side. And on the side, it's X equals, and what's 9 minus 5? 9 minus 5 is 4. So I know that X equals 4. It's a little trickier, right? But it's so much fun once you get to know it. Okay, we're going to keep practicing. So let's try another. Let's go. I'm going to use the letter M this time. 3 plus M equals 8. And I'm trying to figure out what is the number that goes right there. What does M represent? If we were to take away that M and put in a number, 3 plus what equals 8? You might know that math fact right away, but if you want to do it the algebra way, we have to get the letter by itself. So we need M all by itself on this side so that it would look like this. M equals blank. Now, I have that pesky 3 there. I got to get rid of it to make the M all by itself on that side. So how do I get rid of a 3 to make it a 0? I have to minus 3 to make it 0. And if I do it to one side of the equal sign, I have to do it to the other. So I'm going to go over to this side and minus 3 too. Now, 3 minus 3, that goes away because that's 0. And I'm left with M equals 8 minus 3. 8 minus 3, what is that? 8 minus 3 is 5. So M equals 5.